Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
I think you know the rate is going to race here, son. Yeah.
This is Bell.
What's that fucking stuck in
and taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
Right.
Now after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10. Darnold from the gun. He's got the first down here inside the 30 and down to the 27-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. Now a first down carry by Bell. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line as this game.
That is caught by Anderson for a Jets touchdown. Robbie Anderson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jets take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point up and through, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Right.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Then a short kick, taking it about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Damn, son, why the shit not even going on?
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Avery Williamson there to make the stop.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after the...
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
I ain't doing all that.
Now King throwing on 3rd and long. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets will extend their lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown.
Right.
And quickly try to make it 14-0.
Yeah, I mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way. And there was some doubt in their minds.
Them niggas that was back when they was falling for that fucking what you call them shit. When you don't got to do that, you can play all this shit and all that. Fuck that bitch. I play quarterback. I'm not playing
The
the fucking wide
Jacksonville
receiver.
offense set to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those
Oh my
between 12
god.
and
Look how this
24
nigga hit my
25
fucking
plays.
player, son.
Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. On second down, Kamara. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That's way more similar than goddamn
We think it's the strong safeties
motherfucking quarterback
and
wide
tacklers,
receiver.
especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here's Kamara.
And the only dude I've ever seen do that shit on white some back doing
He's up
something
to
Eric
the
Cross.
48.
And that dude should have been quarterback in the league.
Because when you talk about
He
offensive
wasn't
lines,
no
they
running
make
back,
runs,
no fucking
about guys
wide
that play in
receiver,
harmony,
cornerback, whatever
in
the fuck they're
sync,
trying to make
and
that
getting
man.
things done.
Yeah,
They
man,
did
this
that on
dude
that
ain't,
play.
Yeah,
this
especially
dude's
on
not
3rd and 1,
fucking
gotta be in
physically
sync, and
made
they were.
to do that shit, man.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara.
This man fought
A
through
minimal
good
gain
drops.
as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
Yeah, they want RG3
They
to
tried
play
a quick
fucking
hitter
wide receiver
inside,
too.
but that one was swallowed up because when they're
Yeah,
open,
fucking shit.
those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Nice, I'm not doing that, son. We just threw 18 touchdowns in fucking 10 games. In fucking 4 games. What am I gonna do that for?
King looking to throw on second down. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep.
Come on, T. Higgins. Bitch, that's what I got you
Knocks
for.
the
Jump
ball
off.
away, and it falls incomplete. The safety, Jamal Adams, able to break that one up.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
To throw is King. On third
No,
down.
this man has sacked me already, man.
Escape, and
This
he
man
goes
sacked me
down.
already. Man, I'm out here trying to play ball. This man sacked me already.
And the Jaguars send out their punter. 14-0 the score.
This
This
is why
is the
they put a video
NFL
G-Sin
on
video.
EA Sports.
Son, G sent the video early.
And the
morning.
Jaguars send out their punter.
Yes,
As he's on to
man.
punt for the first time tonight. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
That bill like first thing this morning.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good.
Well, this is
Come on,
taken
bro.
in. It's complete. 20, 10, and he takes it all the way down to the 3.
I got caught up in a fucking rapture,
Big
man.
play there on the catch and run. 77 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
6-6, pull it high.
That was
They'll
cool.
try and run it in with Bell.
There
And
you
this
go.
one will wind up with him losing yardage
Motherfucking-
back to the
I knew that
4-yard
fucking
line.
safety too fucking far.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Bell. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say
That is caught by
Damn.
Anderson for a Jets touchdown.
Know what the man doing, bro. Standing right there.
Robbie Anderson with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Jets will extend their lead. No problem there on the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Set now to
Yeah,
kick this
man.
one away, and off it goes.
I don't even know how this man getting the ball all these times.
And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Looking to throw. King. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. The throw right sideline here is complete. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Able to push right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Oh, he's fucking falling every time they touch him.
Inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Move him out the way. Tight end.
A first carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. He'll go down here at the 35-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
God chilling in the cut.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Gallman will run it.
Oh, man, you know, here with Dwayne Gallman, man.
He's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville. First down.
Pink ankle socks on with the ball on the back.
Prime real estate after that last run, found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't it?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone.
Yeah, stupid ass shit,
man. He'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain.
Yeah,
the disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today.
Good job. Oh, what is he doing in school now?
Get there, tackled down at the 1. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown.
Right, slow that fucking shit down, man.
Wayne Gallman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Yeah, now I'm about to keep with the run, these screens, and goddamn
Sanders, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Minute 37, this is where you get back in the game, man. Right here,
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown.
There you go. Oh, you gotta pick that.
They've got to feel very good about the move that they're in at this stage of the game.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Darnold. Stills bringing it in.
Ooh, this nigga threw that bitch to Wayne Corbett. Lord Jesus.
Before he's out of bounds. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. A first down throw. Darnold caught here by Bell. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
I got a man in a flat, son. He's supposed to be in a fucking flat, dog.
But running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Darnold. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 36. Darnold now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the 30 on 2nd down, Darnold going for the deep ball. And this will be
man, get the fuck. Look at this man caught the ball just now, son.
Touchdown, Jets. In for the score. And the Jets will extend their lead.
Boy, you see that
try
ball?
here for the point after.
Like I went right there, he ain't touched that bitch. This shit is over with.
He knocks it through. It's 28-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
That's good. That bitch like I wasn't even right there.
This fielded at the 2. And nice work on the return as he'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
That was cool. You didn't catch I ever seen Ed, mate.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Here's King on 1st and 10. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. Open man is Higgins. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
You backing up, stupid. Oh, they let this man give me with the what you call
He goes down.
Hike the ball, hike the ball, hike the ball, hike the ball, hike the ball.
Now King, the final shot before break, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff.
That shit don't have that much. That shit
as
really
well as we are underway in the second half. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments are made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. Now a throw here to his running back.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
King to throw on third down. Steps away to his left. And that'll wind up incomplete.
Too much radius with that
call there. Now it's fourth down.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues
to struggle. My man was running wide open by himself about 10 yards,
totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball. And look at this, it's a fake.
The fuck did I just call?
And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. On the ground with a tight end. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know,
now he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Le'Veon Bell, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Jets will extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
So one nigga's walking on the bridge. Boy, I had 10, boy.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. And now the throw taken in by Chark. 11 yards there for Jacksonville, and a first down as well.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he would
in a double
come on, man. Look at this tall shit, dude. I ain't in the game. I'm about to put you on the game. What's his name is? Fucking on Big Midfield. Better finish this bullshit up. I don't even worry my dog reading them no more.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down to hands of the
man was out of position and everything. Caught the ball better than wide receiver.
They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20.
Y'all can sit out on the rest of the game. Fuck it. This ain't one of them days. I don't like messing up my dog stats with shit like this.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remember an expression that I've heard. Maybe from you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Looking for Stills here, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And he will take this one. It's a touchdown.
When the shit ran properly, son, you know, never beat me, dog.
Sanders on for the extra point.
Oh, nigga, like, open this fuck. Boy, you look over. Throw the ball. And I'm gonna pick the shit.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
So which one that is?
This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, that boy. They really got that boy playing slot corners, huh?
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Good part is the nigga still might be the best man for the job.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Ain't no fucking 16 linebackers on the team.
Second and 3. Darnold.
Somebody man ain't fumble. Sonny telling my quarterback get fumbled.
The first, a gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop, but when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
This man, my fucking linebacker, get caught up by a goddamn guard.
Protect this lead. Give it to the backs, but a little bit of keep away,
don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop him. Bell with a first down carry there, so he'll get about 4 out of that. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Bell. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Darnold. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Finding his way home for the sack that time, Taven Bryan. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively.
Come on, finish throwing that bitch all over the place, just fat ass. Let's go fucking quarterback back in the game. We finishing this motherfucking game. Fuck that shit.
Will take over at their own 44-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3/4 of play. This passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Back now in Jacksonville. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. To throw is King. Throwing on 4th down. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
There's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance.
You better turn this bitch up.
Done as you noted,
T-bitch, you should be open like a motherfucker.
54, right there, 54.
On 1st down, King. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And that is incomplete.
Look at that man drop that ball
there,
from
but
the
to no avail. 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
I can't believe they even let you play. 44 to Mike.
To throw again. King. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. But at this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game.
That's fucking pass interference, dog.
Yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe you can expect
like
more passes like that downfield.
This is competitive now? So what ours became competitive? Come on, dog. Come on, dog. I'm about to get out this shit, dog.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
You fucking here's fuck shit, dog.
On 4th down. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed
come on, man.
4th.
Why is niggas even fucking with that shit, man?
From the gun.
Man, I want to run some of these fucking picks.
And he is all the way up past the 25.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Hey, shoot.
After the interception, here's Darnold. That'll be taken in by Anderson. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Quarterback, don't get nervous. Red 80.
Back to throw, Darnold. And he's got it complete to Anderson. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The Jets on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. On 3rd down, here's Bell. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. There for the tackle, the former Wisconsin Badger, Leon Jacobs.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
They'll run it with Bell. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. The Jets on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
He's really fucking up good leads, man.
Looking deep downfield.
My man didn't get the extra. That's why they needed Jamal Adams caught that fucking pick like that.
A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Here's Lachlan Edwards now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Here's Williams to return. 51 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game.
Built for this type of shit, man.
The quarterback, but number 4's kind of like, oh, man, I can't.
When my team built is built for fucking pick right up.
What do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Here's Coleman. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Nice job by the defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Man, smothering my mother.
This defense is
I've never seen a nigga smother this man like this.
That is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. King.
Yeah, man.
That's complete to Gallman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Now King throwing again.
Oh, look at this all shit, boy. Look at next to it. Jesus Christ.
Picked off by Brian Poole. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
And that guy, whoever the fuck that is.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
No, thank you.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Bell. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And really, it looked at times like they just had this one in cruise control out there.
Yeah, they deserve a ton of credit because you and I both know, heck, they knew. But this is a tough place to play. Overcame that with ease, romped home with an easy win. And here's the best part for them. It'd be easy to get to the airport because the crowd left pretty early in this one, didn't it?
Well, plus they have a police escort.
Okay, you had to spoil that part of it. Of course, they're going to get there. But think about how wide open things are now because this crowd didn't expect this.
No.
So they went back to the tailgate and said, let's go eat. This one isn't any fun for us.
Yeah, they took the drama out of this one pretty early on. So for the Jets, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got... It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we back up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up. I'm running it down the finish. I don't play, get down and get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spin. Made it, kill it, and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down with the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top of the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throwed it, blinding my dreadlock. In the end zone with the leg out. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Know you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no off. Better call back up.
It looks like backwards.
I don't play, get down and get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Gonna see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spin. Made it, kill it, and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it.
Yeah, I bet that was deep.
Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
No, something about 60. Hold up. That real man shit. It's alright.
Basically, you got a big rubber band. Huh? You got a big rubber band.
See, better is no better. The ones that I did.
What you sitting on?
It's on the counter.
Okay.
The TV is a real fucking number. See, dog, and be in his fucking shoulder pad. Wait till you see that time how they whipped that bitch. Them bitches was on point with everything. head got the elbow pad and the sleeves on it. Man don't even look like a wide receiver. That shit is funny, bro.
I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I'm giving it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they souls the chills. My true the cold is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. They burst off the edge like I don't know no feel. See the pain deep, bit this way, right before the deal. Say this one for your photo real. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me, I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah, how about it? How about it? You want it, you have it, you got it. Go snatch it, skirt the lot. Go ahead, jump it, how about it? How about it? Rep for your bro, where your post, popping your projects. Pain driven, itching, drumming. Look how far we coming. Heartbeat for the streets, you can do it. Ain't built for the weekend, sweet. This sugar, one man army, but get deep. Watch what you doing. I ain't damaged goods, damn out the clay. You wish you could. I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I'm giving it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they souls the chills. My true the cold is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. They burst off the edge like I don't know no feel. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, bit this way, right before the deal. Say this one for your photo real. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me, I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah, so suspenseful, I'm up in the field. Saw it in my eyes, it was the Tiger Hill. Don't jump off the line and see the flight of field. Rewrite your history.
That was the worst one. That's the one that drove me the most.
Is it to get rich or dead trying? This ain't never new, I just be 10 steps instead. Snooze, oh, I'm not getting
That's the one that drove me the most.
do what you can to do, make your next move your best. I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I'm giving it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they soul the chills.
I'm not gonna bring
The
him
cold
more.
is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly
What he
show
did,
them
sir.
skills. Yeah.
What he did, sir.
I don't know no feel. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah.
Yeah, and got the safety.
Say this one for your photo real. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me, I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah.
That was a funny ass video, son. So we advancing tonight, sir? It was about to be over once you got to that part. Yeah. That bitch was on point.
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac. rocking the imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within. I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best to soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got the chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Just to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on the mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top, it's missing, the opposition ain't. All that lane switching, this is what the game is.
Yeah, son. They whipped that.
Incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like your belly show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials.
Yep. Trying to dump shit like that. Gino got cables, huh? I know he be on that shit all day.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe. Yeah, just trying to play a funny video and they got investigated.
Alright. Coming.
Yeah, he's up. Right at there. No, fuck no. Your boy made to stop doing the kick though. So the Raiders stepping my trees, huh? I'm alright. You know what I'm talking about. Might play the game already.
Victor, how do you spell hair?
Huh?
How do you spell hair?
H-A-R.
Hey, boy.
You can't beat them lions, boy.
See my boy? See my boy? Sam, what you saying?
He left after he played Mike. Man, probably left out. He ain't even got the group me.
Big Sam.
That's 2 niggas lost in a week. Shit. Mouth fight, Lord. Nigga said Wendy's donates Trump $400,000. Other niggas make that much money. Nigga said George Bush breaks silence since George Floyd. Nigga, don't nobody talking about fucking George Bush. Said both of them boys said they playing at 10. They should be playing right now. This shit say re-sign players, boy, ain't nobody up here. Bitch, how much money I got? Now I got $71 million. Bitch, the whole team under contract. Fuck. Oh, y'all can come back. Fuck. Oh, they play each other? Tab might play King Money. Money King. I was just supposed to what you could 1400 too, son. I just did a 1400, you want fucking set up with them niggas. Yeah. That's the one with the fast cornerback. That's the fast cornerback, Browns, huh? Or is that the other league? The artist league when you got the Bengals. No, man, this is a Denzel Ward pass. Yeah.